The Ravens went into Cincinnati this week and handled the Bengals. Stephon Diggs put up his third game of 20 points or more, while teammate Nick Chubb racked up 25 points on the ground. Ravens now 3-2 on the season. The league leader in scoring, the still undefeated Cowboys, won their sixth game in a row, defeating the Raiders 205-167. Nick and the boys will face a gritty Pittsburgh team in Pittsburgh next week. Tampa Bay Buccaneers took care of business this week, defeating the 49ers 174-124. Running back Leonard Fournette led the onslaught with a 30-point performance. The Houston Texans defeated the Steelers in Pittsburgh this week behind the production of running back Alvin Kamara and wide receiver Allen Lazard. Houston looks to make it 3 wins in a row next week against the Raiders. Philadelphia Eagles this week defeated the Seahawks in a close matchup that was decided on Monday night. This was Seattle's first loss of the season. Arizona Cardinals took down the Jets this week, in large part due to the 200 yards from scrimmage from rookie and number 1 pick Breece Hall. The Cardinals, an expansion team in 2019, stands at 5-0 on the season. The surging Cleveland Browns edge out a win this week at home against Miami. Having been bothered by a lingering ankle injury suffered in Week 1, wide receiver Gabe Davis showed out on his way to 171 yards and 2 touchdowns. The new-look Titans took down the Vikings this week, 159-126. Josh Jacobs, acquired last year in a trade with the Eagles, rumbling his way to a 29-point performance. The question's going to be asked ahead of the Titans' Week 6 matchup against Miami. Will Russell Wilson get the start, or will a change be made? In other news, the Arizona Cardinals have signed cornerback Jack Jones. Cincinnati Bengals adding safety DeMar Hamilton to the active roster. Seattle Seahawks have come to terms with linebacker Divine Diablo. The Tennessee Titans have acquired running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire in a trade with the Jets. And the Raiders have acquired DeAndre Hopkins in a trade that sent Kyle Hamilton, Paris Campbell, and a first-round pick to Pittsburgh. We've also had an all-time record broken already this season. In Week 3, the Titans set the all-time record for the most total defensive points in a single week with 82.5. Defensive end Trey Hendrickson racked up 2.5 sacks and 2 forced fumbles, leading the defense with 12 total points. The previous record of 79.5 was set by the Steelers in Week 6 of the 2021 season against the Chiefs. I'm Big Jim Murray from 98.5 The Sports Hub, and this was your NFL Dynasty League headlines.